Welcome to Arsenal Online. Here you'll find the latest stories and news about Arsenal. Welcome back, fellow Gunners across the world. Arsenal could lose 5 midfielders this summer. Arsenal closed their January transfer business with a spectacularly disappointing set of statistics, and it now seems that the Gunners will play the remainder of the season with a sparse 21 senior players in their squad, which includes 3 goalkeepers. 17 matches of the Premier League season remain, and presumably the aim is still to secure a top 4 spot and return to Champions League football for the first time in 5 years. Well, many have clamoured for a new Arsenal setup for years, and now it's underway, it's not looking pretty. Last month, Arsenal released 6 of their players, 4 on loan contracts and 2 contracts were terminated. It's a risky move at this stage of the 21-22 season, and time will tell if it's the right move. And there could be more major changes afoot, as a potential 5 midfielders could leave the Emirates at the end of this season, as Mikel Arteta and Edu prepare for another transfer window of multiple sales and hopefully this time some signings. Those who have been allowed to leave are mainly fringe players, except for errant former captain Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang, and would have most likely not featured heavily in the remainder of the season. Let's remind ourselves of who left the Emirates last month. Of course, the biggest player to leave was Aubameyang, but it seemed that the damage between player and manager was irreparable, and we just have to get on with that decision now. Joining the ex-captain in leaving were Callum Chambers, Ainsley MaitlandNiles, Pablo Mari, Saeed Kolasinac and Folarin Balogun. And that's not the end of the cull. Wait for the summer. Looking at the current senior squad, there are potentially 5 midfielders who could move out. Number 1 is Mohamed Elneny. Nobody dislikes Mohamed Elneny. He's a great character, a hard worker, and has never grumbled about his position in the team. But if he goes, which seems likely, the club will wish him well, but not really miss him. He will leave on a free transfer. Number 2, Matteo Guendouzi. He's still officially an Arsenal player, but another Arteta disagreement with his player has seen Matteo Guendouzi not kick a ball for Arsenal for almost 2 years. After an OK loan spell at Hertha Berlin, he's impressed at Marseille, who are likely to sign him at the end of this season for £8 million. Number 3, Ainsley MaitlandNiles. It's still mind-boggling why this player was allowed to leave for Roma on loan, but he's there until the end of the season. Getting more minutes will increase his value when he is sold, because it looks increasingly likely he's not going to be back in the red and white shirt again. Gunners will be expecting offers of around £10 million for this young midfielder. Number 4, Lucas Torreira. He started strongly at Arsenal but found it hard to settle into the Premier League and the UK. He had a disastrous loan spell at Atletico Madrid but has now found his place at Fiorentina and has become even more essential with the exit of Vlahovic. But let's not talk about that. Arsenal can expect a certain fee of £13 million for their midfielder, and we wish him well. Number 5. Granit Xhaka. Make no doubt about it, Granit Xhaka is going to be invaluable to Arsenal for the rest of this season. His partnership with Thomas Partey has improved as the season has gone on and will be critical across the remaining 17 matches of this season. But what a couple of players to have to depend on. They're hardly reliable. Their win ratio of 71% is much better when they're together than when they're not, 43%. But Xhaka is and always has been a loose cannon, and Arteta's continuous defence of the Swiss international is unfathomable sometimes, especially with how Aubameyang has been treated. However, fans hope he may be calling time on his Arsenal career soon, as clubs in Germany as well as Roma are all said to be monitoring his progress. Bids would be around £13 million if Arteta were to let his pet leave. So, what do you think? Leave a comment below to let us know, and thank you for watching Arsenal Online. Please subscribe and ring the bell for all the latest Arsenal news.